Hey guys, George's Dump Truck and Excavating Vlogs. Well, here's my 1.8 mini excavator. So we've been into a few things on it, and we had to do some other modifications as always. We got my rotator on there. Something guys don't really see too much in North America, but this is something I really like. I really like the I really like the steel wrist tilt rotator and the Econ tilt rotator. It's not really something you don't see a lot of, but this is actually a pretty interesting gadget here. It rotates the bucket. So I have the other part of it. I have the tilt bucket, but this one here I made into a stationary bucket for now. Put this bar in here that keeps it at 90 degrees all the time. So and that got a tilt rotator here. Now the tilt rotator. The rotating bucket is very useful for many different things. Those of you who are excavating, landscaping and such, very useful tool. And so many times I've been on excavating projects and I wondered, Jesus, it'd be so nice to have a rotating bucket. So even something like this would be nice on the backhoe too. Shh, don't tell anybody. But off topic, at work we got a HUD dig. Loader backhoe, and that thing is a beautiful machine. But anyways, we have one of these upon my request, tilt rotator on it from Steel Wrist, and man, it's just cat's ass, and kind of got addicted to using it. So I thought, well, when I order my machines up, I had ordered extra attachments. I got the tilt buckets and I got this rotating thing here. So what's good for even a bucket that's not tilt, at least you can turn it around, do whatever you want, right? So it's a very good investment. And you know, for the extra $300, and this thing here from anybody else, it'd probably cost you a few thousand. So anyways, that's the way it is. So but you know, we're gonna try it out and see how it works and such. You know, it's a heavy bugger, I'll tell you that much. But we're gonna try to get this thing here on the bucket here later. But something I had to do is because the stupid controller here, like these control valves from China, they're not that great. You see them there, I took them off, eh? So basically, I tried getting the thing to spin, and they would spit out hydraulic oil one way or another. And of course, that small one there has a single right through, right? That's actually a better system for this, but nonetheless, well, I don't know. But the thing is, later date, I'm gonna plumb this so I can have, well, technically this machine is plumbed multiple ways, but I want to do it differently. And actually, I want to add another pedal. The auxiliary pedal right there. Focus. I want to put another one on the other side, so we can operate the real system, even the log grapple, on this machine, and have everything on pedals, and it's all plumbed in properly. China does a really good job of doing things, but I mean, us in North America, we're lazy, right? We want, you know, thing is, we don't want to be jumping off the freaking machine 10 million times to turn the knob, unturn it, blah, 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 you know, back and forth, right? We want to do everything from the machine. That's the way it should be done. But China is different. That's the way they think, right? But anyways, I got no problems against what China manufacturers do, but we, as a dealer myself, these machines, I do want to do things in a different way to make it a lot more operator friendly. So this is why I went back to the original. I went back to the hose here, right? And I just plumbed it direct to attachment. But I definitely do need to make a special bracket. Talk to someone who has a metal 3D printer and something like that, and fabricate something that can go here. Some kind of CNC machine. I guess it'd be a CNC machine of some sorts. And make a special bracket here and thing here that you can plumb all the hoses in, like similar to that right there, but straight through. So anyways, that's for a later date. When I when I order another machine or so, we're gonna make this differently. But anyways, there you have it. So anyways, had to do that right through to here, and yeah. So I mean, this is gonna be beautiful for my next projects I have around the ranch here, and such a nice thing to have. Also, the other thing I had to do is I had to put a cutting edge on the bucket. You might see the bolts in there, right? Well, I spent, I don't know, a couple hours yesterday doing this, and this is something that the manufacturer should do. When I order more machines in the future, which I will at some point, and I'm not too sure, I'll be getting them to put cutting edges on all the buckets like this, like a grading bucket. Just the way it is, right? But that's a really nice bucket. This bucket here is a good sized bucket for this machine. For a grading bucket, it's perfect. I mean, you know, this is a 36-inch bucket. You can probably go wider, I think you can, but for the size of the machine, I think it's perfect for what we're going to do. And I mean, you don't want to go too big, but you know, it is the way it is, right? So I haven't used the machine yet, but I will be, because we have projects coming up and I really need it. So that's why. Well, if it's not an ambulance, it's a cop car or fire truck. So anyways, yeah, so there you have it. Fire somewhere. So anyways, here is the 1 ton. I don't know. I was thinking about selling it, but I don't know. I don't know. I just like my mini excavators, and they're so useful for many different things. And if you're starting a business that is excavating dump trucking, you really don't need. If you're doing a small business, right? Of course, I would love to do a big, have a big huge truck and all this and that, do all these different things, but everything costs money, right? But if you stay with small equipment and small trucks, you can do all sorts of different things. But anyways, this is the mini excavator. And originally I had thought about setting up a rental business, but after talking to a friend of mine who is actually in the rental business, and all the rigmarole and bullshit he's gone through, it's just not worth it. I was really gung-ho about going into the rental business, but it just is too difficult. And for amount of money a guy's going to make, and the amount of wear and tear a guy's going to get on his machines, it's just not worth it. I mean, I'm confident that the Chinese mini machines will work for rental equipment, but I'm not confident on what people will do to it to wreck it. So, tell you a story is my friend up here, his rental business, like I said, and they brought in a new machine in. I think it was I don't know what the hell it was. Yanmar. They brought a Yanmar excavator in, 2 ton, and whoever used it beat the living snot out of it. And I mean, it is the way it is, but brand new machine, someone beat the living shit out of it. Brand new machine, like only 10 hours on it, and it's really sad to see that, but it does happen. And something like this, I'm sure some would test it to the max and do stupid things, and I'm pretty sure they will. I'm not like that. When I run machinery, I know I've been around machinery all my life, and I know what it is and what it's not capable of. I see a machine like this, I know its capabilities, I look at it and I say to myself, well, it's only good for certain things. You're not going to be pulling out big stumps this machine because it's just not designed for it. Neither is this one. Sure, has the big boom and everything on it, but you got to realize it's made in China. Things that are made in China are not 100%, are not exactly like running a John Deere or Bobcat or any other brand. So it's just things that they realize and think about when you buy these machines, right? They're not built the same. The metal is not the same. It's just different, you know. It's just the way it is. It's just something to realize when when you buy the machines, right? Keep that in mind, and you do projects that are suitable for the machines, and you know what you're doing. So, that being said, this is why I thought, going back to my original plan, how my own little excavating business, I know my machines are capable of. I run them, no one else runs them, and everything's hunky-dory and perfect. But you know how that is. So anyways, if you want more information about these mini excavators, well, I'll do lots more. I'll be doing a lot more stuff with this one here. Lots of projects we got coming up for it. Well, not lots, a few. But yeah, I'm really excited about getting this rotator going in this bucket. And this rotator will also work on this machine, but it's heavy. That's a heavy attachment, and it puts a lot of strain on that pin there. But we'll be doing other things, you know, with it. So we got a little post to pound and all sorts of stuff like that. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video. A little chit chat and off-topic stuff as always. But we have other stuff coming up, and we're actually working on the dump truck today too. So we posted a video of that. So anyways, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates on excavating and dump trucking blogs. Alright, see ya.